China is an ancient land with a long and rich history. It is a land of dynasties with powerful rulers and empires that have shaped the world. But how did it all begin? The first dynasty in Chinese history is shrouded in mystery. It is called the Xia Dynasty. The Xia Dynasty is said to have existed over 4,000 years ago. This period marks the beginning of Chinese civilization. However, there are no written records from the Xia Dynasty itself. Our knowledge of this era comes from stories and legends passed down through generations. Some scholars believe the Xia Dynasty is a myth. They argue that there is not enough evidence to prove its existence. Others believe the stories hold some truth. They point to archaeological discoveries that might support the existence of the Xia. Despite the debate, the Xia Dynasty holds a special place in Chinese history. It represents the beginning of their civilization, a time of heroes and legends. One of the most famous figures from Chinese history is Yu the Great. He is credited with founding the Xia Dynasty. Legend has it that Yu was a skilled engineer who lived during a time of great floods. The Yellow River, known as China's Sorrow, frequently overflowed its banks, causing widespread devastation. Yu's father, Gun, was tasked with controlling the floods. However, he failed and was punished by the gods. Yu learned from his father's mistakes. Instead of trying to block the floods, Yu devised a system of canals and dams to control the flow of water. He worked tirelessly for years, finally succeeding in taming the floods. Yu's success earned him the respect and admiration of the people. They chose him as their leader, making him the first king of the Xia Dynasty. His story teaches us the importance of perseverance, innovation, and leadership in the face of adversity. Uncovering the truth of the Xia Dynasty is a challenge. Archaeologists search for evidence to support the legends. They look for remnants of ancient cities, tombs, and artifacts. Some discoveries hint at the Xia's existence. Archaeologists have found settlements dating back to the time period. These sites contain pottery, tools, and other objects. However, linking these findings definitively to the Xia Dynasty is difficult. Without written records, we can't be certain who built these settlements or what they called themselves. The search for the Xia Dynasty continues. New discoveries may one day provide concrete evidence of this legendary dynasty. Until then, the Xia Dynasty remains an enigma, a captivating mystery from China's distant past. Legends describe the Xia Dynasty as a time of kings and nobles. The king was the most powerful person in the kingdom. He controlled the land and made the laws. Nobles, related to the king, held positions of power. They governed different parts of the kingdom. They collected taxes and maintained order. The majority of people were farmers. They grew crops like rice. They grew crops like millet. Farmers paid taxes to the king and nobles. Craftsmen played an important role in Xia society. They made pottery, they made tools, they made weapons. Some craftsmen specialized in bronze casting, a new technology at the time. Section 5. Life in early China. Farming, crafts, and trade. Farming was central to life in the Xia Dynasty. People depended on the land for their survival. The Yellow River Valley, where the Xia Dynasty is said to have existed, provided fertile land for farming. Craftsmanship also flourished during this time. People learned to make pottery for storing food and water. They crafted tools for farming and hunting. Trade was important for obtaining goods that were not available locally. People traded their surplus crops and crafts for other necessities. Life in the Xia Dynasty was challenging. People faced natural disasters, such as floods and droughts. They also faced threats from neighboring tribes. Section 6. The Fall of the Xia, a Dynasty in Decline. The Xia Dynasty, like all dynasties, eventually declined. Legends tell of rulers becoming corrupt and losing the mandate of heaven. The mandate of heaven was an important concept in Chinese history. It was believed that rulers received the right to rule from heaven. If a ruler was just and fair, heaven would bless his reign. However, if a ruler became corrupt or incompetent, heaven would withdraw its mandate. This would lead to natural disasters, rebellions, and the eventual fall of the dynasty. The last Xia king, Jie, is described as a cruel and tyrannical ruler. He neglected his duties and oppressed his people. His reign marked the end of the Xia Dynasty. Section 7. The Shang Dynasty, a new era of evidence. Following the Xia Dynasty came the Shang Dynasty. Unlike the Xia Dynasty, the Shang Dynasty is well documented by archaeological evidence. We have written records, artifacts, and even royal tombs from this period. The Shang dynasty is known for its advancements in writing, bronze casting, and warfare. They developed a sophisticated system of writing using oracle bones. These were animal bones or turtle shells used for divination. The Shang were skilled bronze workers. They created elaborate bronze vessels, weapons, and chariots. These bronze artifacts provide valuable insights into Shang culture and technology. Section 8. Comparing Dynasties Xia and Shang. Comparing the Xia and Shang dynasties is difficult due to the lack of concrete evidence for the Xia. However, we can make some general observations based on legends and archaeological findings. Both dynasties were ruled by kings and had a social hierarchy with nobles and commoners. Both dynasties relied on agriculture as the foundation of their economy. However, the Shang dynasty appears to have been more advanced in terms of technology and culture. The Shang's mastery of bronze casting and writing suggests a more sophisticated civilization. While the Xia dynasty remains a subject of debate, the Shang dynasty provides us with a clearer picture of early Chinese civilization. The Shang dynasty's legacy can be seen in the development of Chinese writing, art, and political thought. Section 9. The legacy of the first dynasties. The Xia and Shang dynasties, though separated by time and shrouded in varying degrees of mystery, laid the foundation for Chinese civilization. They established the concept of dynastic rule, developed social hierarchies, and made significant advancements in agriculture and technology. While the Xia dynasty continues to fascinate us with its legends and myths, the Shang dynasty provides us with tangible evidence of China's ancient past. These early dynasties remind us of the enduring power of human civilization and its ability to rise from humble beginnings to achieve greatness.